Hi guys, this feels weird. I haven't vlogged in forever. I literally feel like I've not vlogged in... I feel like I've not vlogged in weeks. Nala, stop. I feel like I've not vlogged in weeks. But finally, my internet has arrived. So, it came today. Because obviously we had to... The provider that I was with in the other house wouldn't do internet here for some reason. So it's just come today and now I can set it up, but it won't go live until tomorrow or maybe midnight tonight, I don't know. But I've had to be using the mobile data to try and upload a video. So I'm going to try and get this up as well. I am tired, but I'm so happy with what we've done and where we are. I love it so much. I've only lived here, we've only been here like, what now, nearly a week. We've been here 6 days and we haven't actually got much done because not everything is moved over from the old house. So I've still got to move my wardrobe and my furniture and my chest of drawers and our drawers and stuff. So also we've got to get the cat towels over here. Another one. One of them's here, but the big tall one that I use to put my camera on isn't here. Also, my filming room is not set up in the slightest, so I can't sit down and do any makeup videos or anything. So we're just having a little catch up. But I'm so excited to show you guys the coasters that I got. I've been looking for them for so long. Excuse my nails, I'm going to paint them tonight. But I've been looking for these forever. So they're basically just pure like marble, white marble coasters. They're so pretty. I love them. They're really shiny and they've got like a gloss to them as well. And then they've just got these bits at the bottom. And if you're interested, I got these from B&M. I was looking for them forever and my store didn't have them, so we actually had to drive quite far to get them. We had to drive into the city to get them, but it was worth it because I've been looking for them for the longest time. I think they're so cute and I can't wait to get all my home decor sorted out. I just cannot wait. So basically I've got 4. They came in a set of 4 and I've just got these candles. This one's M and this one's L, and then the heart one is over on the table. And then I've got this Yankee candle. This is turned into an apartment tour. No. And then I've got this candle here which I've just put in the middle, which is, I haven't even started burning this yet. This is Yankee Candle Peony and it smells really nice, so I'm really looking forward to start burning that. I can't wait till I can actually show you like everything because it's awesome. I've got this little bit here where I can vlog because the lighting's really good. As you can tell, the lighting's awesome here. And I can't wait to show you what's around and everywhere, so it's good. It's a little bit small, like it's small, but it's right for what we need, and I feel like when we start getting organised properly, it will all come together how it should. But excuse that, I don't have a dryer, so I have to air my clothes. Great. So excuse that. But it's absolutely pouring right now. Look at this horrible weather. Hi Snuggy. Hi baby. Snugs is now settled in properly. She didn't at first, it took her a long time. Didn't it baby? It took you quite a while, but she's settling in. But she's on her season at the moment. What are you doing? Are you biting? And she gives me kisses. You're such a cutie. Aren't you? You're such a cutie. Ow! Don't bite. Can I have my arm back? Can I have my arm back? May I have my arm back? Oh, give me. You're so cute. She grabs me and bites me and then licks me. Apparently it's called a love bite. They lick and then they bite. Apparently it's called a love bite, but it freaking hurts. Can you stop? Oh my god, what is wrong with you right now? Why are you doing this? You never do this. Ow! Ow! I'm leaving. And then Nala's in her bed. She's also on her season. So that's not fun, guys. I am seriously thinking about getting her spaded, but I don't know. Haven't decided just yet. And then I've got my rug here. Basically, I've got my you'll get a full apartment tour soon. I kind of want to get some furniture first and get everything set up to a point. And then we will do an apartment tour. I'm so happy. I really am so happy. The house I was in was beautiful. Like, it was amazing. It was really big. But kind of a little story time right now. We can chill with Snugs. Hello. Beautiful. Yes, so basically the reason that we moved was because there was a few reasons. First reason was a main reason of security. Now I've left the house, I'm gonna tell you what went on. Basically, obviously I do YouTube videos, and Liam was at work till late at night, so I was at home, and I was getting these knocks at like 5 and then 6 and then 7, and it was kind of a bit lighter back then, so I used to look out and it used to be just someone stood there like a bloke, so I didn't answer it. And I know that might be silly of me, but in this day and age I don't feel comfortable answering the door on my own. I know it might be hilarious to some of you guys, but being in an area where you're not from, like, because I'm not from around here, and being in an area where you don't know anyone, I just don't feel the need to open the door unless it's a package or a postman or anything that you need to open the door for. And it was just a guy stood there, so I didn't open it. And then the next day I got it again, and then I got it again for a few days, and I was just like, Liam, this is weird. And then it never happened on the weekends when Liam was here. It was always when his car wasn't on the drive. And then it started getting a bit later. And then at that point, Liam didn't get home till about 11 o'clock at night. And I was starting to get it at like 10, half 10. And at that point, it was getting dark, so I didn't even look outside because I didn't want to like twitch my curtains. So basically, I kind of just, you know, told Liam, and we like kept an eye on it and stuff. And then what happened? Yeah, it started getting later and later, but then the knocks started turning into thudding, like if a policeman was at your door, sort of thing, like do do do, like a boom 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 sort of thing. And I was like, okay, I'm scared now, I'm not gonna lie, what is going on? Anyway, one day we said to each other, me and Liam, we said, I said to him, park your car around the corner so people, if there is something going on, then they will think that you're out when you're not. And guess what? We had a knock, and we had a knock, I think it was about 8 o'clock. And basically, Liam went to the door and he was like, hi, how can I help? And he was like, where's this guy? Like, I'm not going to say names, but he was like, where's this person? He was asking for this specific person. And we was like, we don't know. And then this guy, this young guy goes, and he was like drugged. He was not all there. Like, his eyes were like over there whilst he was talking to us. And he goes, where's this person? He was shouting. And then Liam was like, we don't know this person, like, we've only just moved in and stuff. And he goes, yeah, but is this place? And he repeated my address, like he was saying, is this address? Like, if you get what I'm saying, he was saying my address, but I don't want to say my address. So he was going, but is this address? But is this address? And we was like, yes. And he goes, yeah, but is this address? And I said to Liam, I was like, just freaking ignore this guy, I don't know what he wants. Anyway, we kept getting the same thing over and over again. So I thought, okay, I'm gonna message my landlord. And I said to my landlord, we've had this bloke come, ask for this guy, do you know who this person is? And he goes, no, but I think someone down the road is called that person. And I was like, right, okay. Anyway, we kept continuously getting it, and at that point I said to Liam, you need to change your job. Like, I want you at home in the evenings now. I'm actually getting fed up of it. And obviously I've only got the dog for protection and stuff, and I'm not like the biggest protector. Like, I'm not a fighter, do you know what I mean? I'm just a girl. So I felt a little bit worried, but I know I can protect myself. Like, I do know that I can protect myself. I know exactly what I'd need to do. I carry like spray, I carry an alarm and everything. Like, nowadays I am so wary. I've had a lot of things happen to me in the past that I just am so wary, and that's just the way I am. Anyway, so he decided to change his job to days, which was kind of annoying because we got to spend time with each other in the day, but hey. And it went on and on and on. So I ended up ringing the police and I said, look, please, can you keep an eye on this house? Like, can you keep an eye on us, because I'm actually scared. And he goes, okay. It's weird because it sounds like it could be like watching for watching us to initiate a burglary. Like, it sounded like a burglary was going to happen, because he could have been these people, or this person could have been like watching the house to see what the routine is, because the police said that if someone's going to burgle your home, they will watch you for days, even months. They will watch your pattern, watch when you take your dog out, watch when you go out, watch when you get back from work, how much you go out the weekends, everything. And I was like, right, this is weird. He goes, but the weird thing is that they never knock when Liam's home, my boyfriend. So I started thinking, is it something to do with me? Anyway, I kind of like just got on with it, and I was just like, right, well, our tenancy's ending anyway, so maybe we should think about moving. And we started looking and stuff, and then basically I went out the front of my home, like I went out the front of the house, and I've got this little grassy section down the side of my road, or down the side of my house, and I always take Nala there like every single day at exactly the same time, because I've got her in a routine. I always take her onto that grassy patch with I always take my phone and stuff. Anyway, I'm so used to just running, like opening the door, going to the little patch, because it's like it's like a metre away. Not even that, it's so close. And I left my door unlocked. And the only way I can describe this is I was stood there with the dog looking at her, making sure she would go into the toilet to see when I can go in. And this woman, I looked over to the side of me, and this woman just come charging up to me with a massive smile on her face, and just was like, basically, hi, where's your dog from? Oh my god, is your dog? Oh, I like your coat. Oh, I like your makeup. Oh, I like your lips. Oh, I like your hair. And I was just like, okay. And she was asking me where my coat was from, which is the teddy coat, you know, that brown teddy coat. So I told her, and then her body language, she tried to like make me turn away so I couldn't see my house. And I thought, this is weird. Like, you know when you get that feeling of someone's trying to distract you from something? I had that feeling, so I was like keeping an eye on my house and stuff. And then she got her phone out and she was like, can you fix my phone? And I was thinking, I don't even know this woman. And she's just randomly come up to me in the street and asked me all of these questions, and I was like, this is weird. So she then got her phone out, and I kid you not, she had a picture of my coat on her phone and said, yeah, I've seen this coat before. This is the one I want, but I don't know if I want brown because I've got black boots, or if I want a black one because I've got brown boots. And I was thinking, okay, I don't know you. You're seriously, like, you know, like seriously weird. I thought I heard the door. Seriously weirding me out and stuff. And I was just like, what the heck? I'm just going to let Cindy in because she's meowing. Come on. So basically, she was like really just like, where are you from? What are you doing? What, you know, like, blah, 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 loads of questions. And I was just like, okay, this is strange. I don't know what this is, but this is weird. So eventually she walked onto my drive. Like, I walked into the house and she walked onto my drive, and I was thinking, how dare you walk onto my drive? Like, why? Excuse me, guys. Pets. Cindy's rolling something around on the floor, and like she then come up to me, like she was a little bit further, she got into my face, and she was like, do you get your lips done? Do you get your eyes done? Do you get your eyebrows done? And I was thinking, right, you're seriously winding me up now, I want to leave. So I was just like, I'm going now, I'm going in, I've got to get the dog in. And then she goes, and this is the weirdest thing, you ready? She goes, yeah, it's just you and your boyfriend that lives there, right? And the feeling I got, I just literally wanted to get the hell into my house, lock my doors, and just ring my mum. Like, I was literally freaking out, like, what the hell, how does she know that? I'd never seen this woman in my life. She was in this gym gear as well, like, I don't know. Anyway, so I had to tell the police what was going on, and they said, was she a foreign person? And I said yes, she looked foreign. And he basically said that there had been a few burglaries up the street by these foreign people. And I was like, okay. And he goes, I think what that woman was doing was acting as a decoy, like distracting you, trying to get information out of you. Also, another thing she said to me was, is your dog a sausage dog? Is your dog a dash hound? Is your dog expensive? Does your dog bite? Is it protective? And like, I know you're probably going to think, yeah, but she might have been like over friendly, asking loads of questions. The only way I can put it to you guys is like, when I said yes, she's a sausage dog. When I said yes, she's a sausage dog, yes, she's a dash hound, they wouldn't stop. She was like, yeah, but is it protective? And I was like, yeah. And she goes, yeah, but how? Yeah, but how? And like getting into my face, yeah, but how? And I was like, well, she's protective. She's a very protective dog. Like, she growls and she barks, as you guys know. And she was like, yeah, but why? Like, but how much does she bite? Does she get aggressive? And I was thinking, what are you on about? Like, why are you asking all these questions? Little baby. So the policeman said that basically he didn't want to like confirm it, but he said it does sound like she was acting as like a decoy. So I was like, oh my god. So I then, what happened? And then, yeah, and then the knocks just kept continuing. I never saw that woman again, but the knocks kept continuing, and I was just, me and Liam were just like, right, we've actually had enough now. And then the police, basically we was upstairs just about to get into bed. It was like 1 o'clock, and the police like raided this property right opposite from the house. Not opposite that way, because we were looking out onto the main road, but opposite that way. And I asked about it when he come around to do like the checks and stuff, and he said, I can't tell you much, he said, but it wasn't good. And I also saw as well that they were jumping out the van. Loads of vans were there, so it must have been serious. Loads of vans were there, and they had their I can't think the word, shields. They had shields up, and I was like, okay, this is weird. Anyway, so from that you can obviously gather that is mostly why we moved. Second reason we moved is just because doing this job, like YouTube, blogging, I feel much more safer being in an apartment. It's hard to explain, but when people and if people recognise you, it can get a little bit overwhelming. And if anyone's like, if people see you filming or something and then they start recognising you and they watch you, you can get it can get quite overwhelming and worrying and a bit concerning. So I said to Liam, and he actually wasn't okay with it. He didn't want to move into an apartment because it's tiny. I said, look, you know, like, I love you to pieces. I love our babe, like our animals and stuff, but I really want to move into an apartment or flat. So anyway, we looked and we looked and we looked, and we saw a few, and then we're like, ugh, you know, as you do. And then we come across this place, and I was like, this is good, this is perfect, it's secure, it's safe, it will take our pets, and I feel good. So I just got good vibes about it. So we just basically put all the money down and we've moved, and we still like have not even finished our tenancy at the other property, but we're paying it, we're sorting it out. So yeah, that's basically why we moved. I didn't want to tell you when I was back at the house, just because if someone that was doing all of this was watching, then they would know where I am, and it could be quite difficult because I was alone a lot because obviously I work from home, and I just really wanted to be somewhere secure. The room is so, the walls are so solid that if she barks, no one can pretty much hear it. Like, I can't hear it when I'm coming upstairs, which is great because I don't want to be a disturbance to people. I don't want her to be disturbing people. So that's what we're doing. That's what we've done. I'm not gonna lie, it's tiring. Really tiring. It's very tiring, and it's also very overwhelming doing it near Christmas. But we're hosting Christmas this year, as I've told you guys before, and I think it's gonna be fine. I was so nervous that this sofa wouldn't fit in the flat, in the apartment, but it fits, and the only way I can have it is the way it is, which you'll see soon, because my TV section is like over there, the TV aerial, internet's got to be put over there, so the sofa had to kind of go here. I wanted the sofa to go there and have one big wall with the TV and a nice big TV unit, but we have to have it like this. Unless I can work a way around it, I don't know, but get down, please. She's doing my head in. She's on her thing, she's on her season. I've laid blankets out on the sofa so she can lay on them and not get anything on my sofa. But she just chooses to go next to the blankets, even though when she's in her bed she loves blankets. What do you guys do when your dog's on in their season? Because it's really gross, and I feel for her. Like, I honestly don't know what to do for her. She's always like cleaning herself down there, which is great, but I think she gets a bit of stomachache and stuff because she lays and she's like quite a lot. So I don't know if it works the same as what we get, I'm not sure. But what do you guys do? Do you have nappies?
I am who I'm meant to be.